Hi, Ernest and Jesse. How are you? Just typing in my poll question. Happy Friday to you. Today's question is guess my favorite Super Bowl game day snack, if you can. What did I write? Jesse saying steak. Hopefully my break lines up with the answer tonight. Hopefully. Jesse, I'm guessing the steak you mentioned is probably steak that well, I don't know, because you probably don't hunt cow. I was thinking you hunt so much it might be uh self-acquired steak. Dylan Killing Dylan. Someone really said steak. The hunter in the chat said steak, so it's all good. No worries. Venison steak, lol. Hi, Mario G from Texas. And Elisandra's here. Estoy bien. How are you? ¿Cómo estás, Elisandro? Ooh, Rich is saying impossible burger question mark. I will be posting the question momentarily. Hi, JR the boss, always with the epic comment. Love it. Okay, sorry, it always takes me a bit because I'm like talking to people and typing the question. Hi, Brijesh Mittal, I think. All right. Buffalo cauliflower. All right, almost done, guys, with the question, and then I'll start cooking some stuff. Okay, that looks correct. Okay, guess my favorite Super Bowl game day snack. I should put a little like football emoji in here, because why not? Football. Cool. I think I got everything in here. Wings, veggie, egg rolls. Okay, there you go. There's your question. Of course, it's Super Bowl related because we've got the Super Bowl in just a couple of days. Very exciting stuff. All right, let's get this. I feel like it's always a little bit crooked, but hello everybody. I'm gonna be cooking again on this live. Hi, ooh, we got a lot of people in here. Hi, Joanna Mosier, I think. Hi, iStream Digital. Thank you, Brijesh. Yabba Dabba Doo has venison in the freezer. Hi, YMCYBF. Hi, Coffee. Hi, whoever. My friend went to New York City for vacation and I called, says Troy. Hi, Rajesh. What's the menu for tonight? I'm gonna be making a slightly different than usual version of tabbouleh. It actually uses quinoa instead of bulgur wheat in order to make it gluten-free. So I'm making tabbouleh tonight. Hi, Virender Chauhan. And link I don't know. All right. If you spam, you get blocked forever, so no spamming or you will be gone. We will never see you again. Thanks, Elisandro. Hi, Joanna. Oh, Brandon Reed, how are you doing? It's been a while. Tell us how you've been. Hi, Francesco Buccini. Hi, Cassidy. Happy Friday. I'm very excited that it's Friday. I'm also very excited for the Super Bowl. Only 2 days away, so I had to do a Super Bowl related question tonight for the trivia. I thought you told me it was spring rolls. I'm not gonna say anything because I leave the poll open for a full hour to let a lot of people guess. Hi, Cole Elite Fitness, welcome back. Abdikadir is here. We're doing good. Cole Elite Fitness. We've got Ivan in Uzbekistan. Very cool. Oh my gosh, are you actually from Azerbaijan? I'm seeing, is it Lunsur Prod, maybe? I spent a summer in Azerbaijan, so let's talk about it, because Azerbaijan is really cool. Tabbouleh or not tabbouleh, right? Says Lipo, that's funny. Ibrahim Mohsen Hussein is in Egypt. Love it. Let's see here. Stephen Bones says, I'd love to try some buffalo cauliflower wings. They actually carry buffalo cauliflower wings at like Buffalo Wild Wings. They didn't for the longest time, but I think they had enough customers that were vegetarian or vegan, or maybe they just wanted something that wasn't meat. You know, customers thinking like, I'll go plant-based today. And so they added cauliflower wings to their menu. So there is a veggie option if you don't want chicken. Afternoon and greetings in New Zealand from New Zealand, says Tay Mason. Hi Kushbo767. Yes, I figure some of you are already in your Saturday who are on this live stream because it's 8 o'clock in the evening for me here in the middle of the United States in North America. So yeah, we're kind of like we are behind all of you in Europe and even farther east. All right, hello, shoot, where am I? I'm doing well, Kushbos767, how are you doing? We've got Kurdistan in here. Michael Corleone is back, love to see you again. Welcome back, Michael. SM has it narrowed down to 2 answers. Interesting. Brandon Reed is doing okay. Corey Garnett says, hi Hannah, hi Corey. Hi Shazad. Austria is here, very cool. Ned De Habara. Lil Penny J 2002. I'm gonna be making some quinoa tabbouleh. It's usually made with bulgur wheat, but I decided to make it with quinoa this time so that it would be gluten-free. Also, my nose has just been so runny lately. You guys, some of you know that my nose is just like kind of a pain sometimes. So that's why it's red. Yep, my cup is backwards indeed. Thank you, Anji Neyulu. Let's see. I'm living here but working in Formula One. I'm in Baku for only 2 months in a year. That's so cool. I was mostly in Baku when I lived in Azerbaijan. Ice Cream says hello. Shazad is from the UK. Ooh, Big Bear is in Kansas City, Missouri. I think maybe I know who you're rooting for on Sunday. It's already 3 in the afternoon for Tay Mason. That's crazy. Cassidy says, will you be doing a Super Bowl cooking video or short? We need something healthy other than what they will promote. I don't think so, Cassidy, just because I wasn't filming. I'm actually planning to film a Valentine's Day weekend or Valentine's Day video this weekend. I'm also not going to be going live this Sunday because of Super Bowl Sunday. And I figured viewership on YouTube is probably going to be down this weekend anyways because so many people are going to be paying attention to the Super Bowl. So I decided not to do Super Bowl stuff this year. Not that often. Villain Killin' Dylan, not a huge fan of metal. But sometimes it's more like the oldies, like Metallica, AC/DC, those guys. Cole Elite, you must be out on the East Coast. Shadwick Stewart is here. All right, we got Coffee saying nothing much ice cream. Our friend Hannah is just chilling. Oh, I'm just chilling. Thank you, Pandolaya, for the like. All right, SM, best of luck with your poll question answer. Hi, Boo Boo. Thank you for your comments today on my videos. YouTube is from Italy. That's cool. Hi, Blah Blah from Canada. All right, pretty much at the bottom here. We got some spamming going on, but that's okay. Hi, Joey. Yeah, no spamming, please. Hi, Darren Carsberg. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? Peter Alexander Constantine is here. John Frassa is feeling much better. That's good to hear, John. I did watch Lazarus Effect today. I liked it for the most part. It was kind of like icky and demonic, but yeah, I thought Olivia Wilde did a good job. I liked the cast. So yeah, overall I was like, this is a good one. I also love Blumhouse productions. Like any movie that's by Blumhouse, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be good. So I saw that at the beginning of the movie, and I was like, okay, this like is an extra good sign. So yeah, I watched it today. Hi Thomas, good to see you. Hi Sean McDonald. Hi Ryan. Let's see, Mehmet says good morning. Hi Thomas. All right. Did we ever get to your favorite Marvel hero? Yes, my favorite Marvel hero is Hawkeye. El Pidio Nunez, I'm making tabbouleh. Peter Alexander the Great says coffee. I love demonic women. Ooh, I don't like demonic anything. Hi, Rekka Rex. Guten Morgen over in the UK. How are you doing? You must be just starting your day. Well, it must be very, very early, like / late at night over there. Hi, Luffy Gaming. Which team you like to win the Super Bowl? I do not care who wins this year. How did the cookies turn out? They were actually oat raspberry bars. I'll show you later in the stream. They're mostly gone, so I loved them. Hi, Paul Brislinger. All right, I don't speak Portuguese. Sente no mamute. I chose buffalo cauliflower wings. I'm always wrong though, says Cassidy. Thank you. Exotic Colors 995. I love these earrings too. All right, so I'm pretty much caught up on the chat, so I'm gonna get started prepping the food. I have some hot chocolate here too, and I know it's backwards for you, which is honestly such a shame. I still haven't figured out how to get my camera to show you the right way around for the camera feed, but oh well. I'm not worrying about it now. I got bigger fish to fry. I'll be back, gotta get back to work, says Ernest. Are they cherries or apples? They're actually neither. These earrings are Jingle Bell earrings that I have kept wearing since Christmas time back in December, because a lot of people really liked them, and I decided, okay, I'll just keep wearing them. So the first part of this, I'll be chopping this parsley, this beautiful bright green parsley. It smells so good. I think this is, yes, it's Italian parsley. You can get curly parsley as well. I think I'm just gonna use all of this parsley because otherwise I'm not really gonna use it. So I'll be picking it off of these stems and just chatting with you while I do that. Hi Metal 94. I just watched Speak No Evil. Oh, I saw that. Oh my goodness, Peter. I went to go see Speak No Evil on my birthday last year because my birthday was on Friday the 13th in September last year, 2024. And Speak No Evil with James McAvoy came out on my birthday on Friday the 13th. And since I love horror movies so much, I thought it would be really fun to do a spooky Friday the 13th themed birthday outing kind of day. So I went to go see that movie and I loved it. The trailer kind of gave it all away though, which was a bit of a shame. Hi Mehmet Ozer Official, Ernest, our friend, yay. Hi Happy Life, good to see you, how are you? That is cilantro, it is not Stephen Ham, you are incorrect. This is parsley. I have cilantro in my fridge and it is not like this. And the label indeed says that it's parsley. Cassidy says, Hannah, the channel is growing so fast. I know, Cassidy, I've decided that I'm gonna do a 5,000 subscriber special on my channel. I initially was thinking I would skip over 5,000 and wait until I get to 10,000 to do my next subscriber special. Because the last one that I did, I've done a 500 subscriber special and I've done a 1,000 subscriber special. And I thought, okay, I'll do my next one at 10,000. And then I was like, no, actually, like, getting to 5,000 is really cool. So I am gonna do a subscriber special. I haven't decided yet what I wanna make for my 5,000 subscriber special. I expect to cross 5,000 subs probably, I would say, like early to mid-March. Like, it's hard to predict because sometimes I'll get like a ton of subs, you know, any particular week, and then it kind of slows down a bit. So I'm aiming for like mid-March at the latest, hitting 5,000 subs on my channel. Maybe it'll be sooner than that though. Cilantro is a key ingredient in my monster bread. Ooh, that's interesting. Did you accept Olivia Wilde's character at the end to have died, but she was still alive, just created a dream for the girl? I think that Olivia Wilde's character was still alive because she brought all those other people back to life with her. So yeah, that was my understanding of it. Ken is saying, Hannah, here on a Friday. Yep, well, you guys, I'll say it over and over until you guys know it by heart. My live stream schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So I go live every other day of the week pretty much. And yeah, today's Friday, which means I am live. I enjoyed it also, Speak No Evil. Yes, I liked it too. I am a very big James McAvoy fan. I've been watching him for years. So it was fun to see him in another dark role. He's been in quite a few lately. He's been in those M. Night Shyamalan movies, Split and Glass. All right. The End says, I'm so hungry. What do I eat today? Totally up to you. I don't tell people what to eat. My computer is about to die, so I need to just quickly switch up the cord. My ongoing struggles with technology. I didn't charge up both of my devices fully before this live stream, so here we are, but that's okay. All right, one sec, guys. 1 second. Okay. Steamed broccoli with A1 sauce. That sounds pretty healthy. I bet you can smell everything, says Billy Sheely. John says more likes. Let's see here. I'm gonna put the chopped parsley into a bowl here. Let's see. I'm only free on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Yeah, right. But you're here on a Friday, so that's not true then, because you're commenting here on a Friday night. Will you be live Super Bowl Sunday? I've decided I'm not going to go live on Sunday because the game day is such a long, fun day, and I didn't want to have to try to cram in a live stream on Sunday, even though I normally do go live on Sundays. So I'm going to be busy watching the game, hanging out with people on Sunday for Super Bowl. And also, too, I figured, you know, there's not going to be a lot of people watching YouTube live streams on Sunday because they're all going to be watching the Super Bowl game anyways. So I didn't want to have the hassle, really, of trying to plan out a Super Bowl live stream, but also it's like many hours in duration. It's very fun, but yeah, no live stream on Sunday this week because I will be busy. Thank you, your girl Megs. I appreciate it. Hi, Russia loves Japan. What's up? Hannah Banana says, Johnny, yes, Gus. Just making some quinoa. I'm currently chopping up some parsley. I think the recipe says about 2 cups of chopped fresh parsley. Looks great. I think it's pretty clean too. It's just a lot of like tedious picking off of the leaves, but I don't mind it that much. It's a hot night, says Villain Killin' Dylan. Yes, it is, if you're talking about Super Bowl. I'm from London and it's technically Saturday. Gotcha. We've got some other UK people in here. Hi Rod, I'm doing good. Just making some quinoa tabbouleh tonight. How are you doing tonight? Peter says, I watched Long Legs. You heard of it. It was fun but weird. I think I've heard of Long Legs. I don't think I've seen it, but I'm sure I know of it. Hi T Money, how are you doing? Good to see you here again. Happy Friday to you. Do coworkers say anything to you about your lives? Nope. I keep this separate from my day job. Thank you. It's your girl Abby. Thank you. The earring you're wearing are so nice. Yeah, I'm wearing them as unofficial cherry earrings, even though they're actually Christmas Jingle Bell earrings. Hi Joseph Tara, how are you doing? They're cherries. They're actually not cherries. They're Jingle Bell earrings from Christmas. Can't wait till Super Bowl Sunday. Same. Yes, I'm very excited for Super Bowl Sunday. It's gonna be quite the spectacle. Yeah. All of it. It's so fun. I love the game, of course, but then you've got the performers, you've got the commercials, the pregame stuff, and then of course just hanging out with people, eating food. It's a very fun tradition. What are you making, Jay Delion? I'm making some parsley, well not parsley, sorry. This is parsley that I'm picking off. I'm making some tabbouleh, which is a Middle Eastern dish. Never-ending Christmas party, says Kenny Duck. I would like to watch the game without seeing Taylor Swift. I doubt that's gonna be the case. I'm pretty sure they will be showing Taylor Swift. I think she's gonna have other celebrities in her box with her. Also, for the first time ever, like never in history has a sitting US president attended the Super Bowl. And earlier this week, there were like news outlets that confirmed that Donald Trump is attending the game. So that's gonna be crazy, just knowing that he's there in the stadium watching along with all the other thousands of people there. So of course, you know that security is gonna be really tight. It's just like, there's so many famous people who are attending that game. I mean, Kendrick is gonna be there, SZA's gonna be there, the national anthem singer John Batiste is gonna be there. I'm sure they're gonna show I'm sure like Snoop Dogg will be there with Martha Stewart. Who else would be there? Jason Kelce, Travis Kelce's. No, wait, hold on. Is Jason Kelce playing? Hold on. Did he retire? You guys need to keep me updated on this because I could have sworn he was on the Eagles. Hold on. Is Jason Kelce retired? Okay, he retired last year. I was like, hold on. Are Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce playing each other? What? But no, he's retired. But he'll be there for sure. Jason Kelce will be there, probably in the same box as Taylor Swift. and I'm guessing Taylor Swift's mama is gonna be there. Andrea, I think last year Taylor Swift had like Ice Spice and some other people in her VIP box. Today's dish, Paul Brislinger. I am making some tabbouleh, which is like a salad, like a light green salad. Jingle Bell Christmas, so they're a bell. They are indeed a bell, Peter, yes. I'll show you up close one of these earrings so you can see for sure that it's a Jingle Bell earring. I'm very proud of you, says Jake. Thank you, Jake. Oh, Waldpfanne ist, so das Gefühl kennen wir uns. Ich glaube nicht. Okay, so you can see here up close, hopefully, that this is indeed a Jingle Bell earring. You can kind of see the little openings, and then maybe you can kind of hear the like little bead inside. So I ordered these in probably like early December of 2024, you know, a couple months ago, for Christmas content on my channel, and people mistook them as cherries, and I decided to just roll with it. I paid almost $8 for 18 eggs. I don't know how much eggs cost, Paul, because I'm vegan and vegans don't eat eggs. So I never buy eggs, I never eat eggs. I have no clue what like a good price for eggs is these days. Eggs are pricey nowadays. I have heard this in the news. A lot of people are talking about this. Yabba Dabba Doo says they're actually taking bets on how much airtime Taylor Swift gets. She'll probably get a lot of airtime, let's be real, especially if the Chiefs are in the lead and running away with the game, because I'm sure she'll be like, you know, cheering, and she'll go down onto the field if they win, and yeah, she and Travis are obviously a very famous couple, so yeah, and a lot of people watching the Super Bowl are gonna be expecting to see Taylor Swift on TV. Come on. Parthik, I am making tabbouleh. OMG, yes, it's a bell. From further, it looks like a cherry. I know, it's so funny. I didn't really I didn't see that when I bought them, but now I'm like, oh yeah, they totally look like they're cherries. I love it personally. It works with my channel since I do food related content. Okay, I think I'm gonna start chopping up this parsley, and I'm gonna use one of my large knives for this. Nick says, I had pizza tonight. Sounds great. How did your day go today? Oh, Coffee's talking to Yabba Dabba Doo. And see, yes, I'm back. So are you. Very good to see you here. How was your Friday? And do you have any fun weekend plans for Super Bowl? Any chance you like the Alien movies? Yes, I watched Alien Romulus a couple weeks ago. I didn't like it personally. I didn't know any of the actors, which made it not very fun for me. And I thought the plot was good, but I was like, ugh, it's just pretty gruesome. So I'm not the biggest fan of the Alien franchise. I've seen like the original Alien movie with Sigourney Weaver. But yes, I watched Alien Romulus, and I was like, nah, not really for me. It was more like creepy than really, really scary, I would say. 2 years ago, it was Kelsey versus Kelsey. Yes, that's right, because it was the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs 2 years ago, and that's the same lineup as we're having this year. So it's, yeah, crazy. It must be so crazy being the parents of those two. Like, they're both just so successful. And then to have to worry about, oh, I'm gonna have one kid who wins the Super Bowl and one kid who loses the Super Bowl. Yeah, pretty crazy times we live in. Do you like Southern cooking? I do like Southern cooking, yes indeed. I have actually made grits on here a couple of times. But there's more Southern dishes. I would love to find a vegan version of chicken and waffles that I could do, because I know that's a very Southern dish, and I'm vegan, in case you didn't know, and I'd love to have a vegan, gluten-free chicken and waffles recipe. I'm sure I could finagle it. So right now I'm just chopping some parsley on my board. Trying to get it into pretty small little pieces. And I'm hoping this is maybe like 1 cup. Hi, Timothy Peters. Let's see. Thanks, Parthic. Is brown rice healthier than white rice? I'm pretty sure, like, if you Googled it and you were looking for like research on it, I would probably say that brown rice is healthier than white rice because it has more fiber. Brown rice has more of the like the casing on it, whereas with white rice, the outer casing has been stripped away. And fiber helps to counteract against glucose spikes whenever you eat any kind of food. The more fiber it has, generally, like, the less of like a sugar bomb will go off in your system. So I personally would pick brown rice over white rice. All right, this is looking nice and finely chopped, which is what I want. Just trying to spin it around here and get to all of it. A race of aliens. You know the robot, the older one in Romulus, he's the robot from the first one. He was supposed to be dead in the explosion, but lived. Wow, I didn't know that. Did I want that? I'm actually gonna toss that. Okay, let's see how much this is. Gosh, for all of that parsley picking, this is looking like maybe 1/2 cup, which is nuts. Here it is. Okay, so here I think I need 2 cups of this stuff. Here's 1/2 cup. And I think it's, oh man, I still have so much chopping to do. Oh well. Yeah, barely. Ooh, that's like barely 1/2 cup. Okay, I'm gonna need way more than this. Let's see. Paul says I'm vegan too. High protein, low carbohydrate diet. Nice. Lots of chopping, I know. It's not my favorite. Indeed, no crazy comments, please. Thanks, coffee. Friday was busy. You're saying, I'm going to my buddy's house for the Super Bowl. Love it. Yes, very fun. Okay, more chopping. Actually, I think I'm going to be using this entire like bundle of parsley that I picked up at my grocery store, because based on how dinky that 1 little 1/2 cup was that I just chopped up and put into my bowl, I think all of this together will probably come out to be the remaining 1.5 cups that I need. Looks like 43% of the poll respondents have said chips and guac, which I love to see because chips and guac was the response that I put first in the list. And for those of you who haven't heard me say this before, I find it very irritating that it's always the first option in the trivia question list that people pick, just because I guess they just pick what they see first. So I intentionally put the wrong answer as the first option. So let that be a hint that it's not chips and guac. Oh, Kirby is here. Oh my goodness, I looked down and then I'm seeing all of these comments. Kaysen is here. Hi, Kaysen. Oh, we've got someone from Russia. I'm forgetting that letter. Yuri? Oh, I think it's Yuri. Hi, Yuri. Kirby says Hannah Banana. How are you doing, Kirby? Happy Friday. Any big Super Bowl plans for Sunday? Hi, Uhud Ayman. Undercover Tree Hugger. I remember you. It's been a long time since I've seen a comment from you. Kirby, I had a good Friday. I just got up and worked today, and I had a video that premiered on my channel today. I made some chickpea curry, and that's about it. Scissors. How about you, Kirby? What did you get up to today? How are your animals? Any new calves? Have any of the cows given birth? Have you seen Pandorum? I think I did see Pandorum. Yes. I'm not big on honestly, I don't really like space stuff that much. I've watched all the Star Wars movies. I've watched multiple Star Trek TV series and movies. I've watched the Alien movies. I've watched Elysium. I've watched District 9. I just I really can't do outer space. What's that big one? Not Inception. The one with like James McAvoy and it's like the astronauts. Oh, you guys need to help me out here. Basically, it's like the astronaut Interstellar, where Anne Hathaway gets like washed away in this very scary big tidal wave on a foreign planet. Yeah, guys, space is not for me, and I think I have watched my fair share of space located movies and TV shows, and I think it's just like the environment of it. I really don't like. It's not for me. Tony voted for egg rolls. I've missed a few comments in here. I think I see that NC is laughing. Tony, I'm making tabbouleh. Lega de Legend says, I'm hungry. Work today was great for me, and hi Country Kirby, and hi, happy Friday to you and everyone. Thank you, Tony. And thank you for commenting on my video today, Tony. I saw that. I think I responded to it. Lil Squishy, that's a fun username. Yes, I am vegan. Correct. William Lynn, the non-vegan person, is here. Hi, Hannah, hope you are doing well. I am doing well. I'm looking forward to this weekend. I'm filming a Valentine's Day episode tomorrow, so I can have it edited and posted sometime next week before Valentine's Day, which is next Friday, a week from today. And then, of course, Super Bowl Sunday is a couple days away. That should be really fun. Excited to see who wins, and the halftime show with Kendrick. Cherry earrings are back, Tony. Yes, indeed. Oh man, I forgot how kind of tedious and painstaking this is. So I'm making tabbouleh, but it involves a lot of just picking of the leaves off of the stems, which does take a long time. If it was a task for 50 people, it would be done in like a minute, but it's just me doing this. Also planted 2 new pear trees. Very cool. I love pears so much. Peter says, McConaughey in Interstellar. Oh, I must have missed. It's Matthew McConaughey, yes, in Interstellar. Hello, my friend Kirby. What are you making for the Super Bowl? So I am planning, so you know how I just said that I'm filming a Valentine's Day episode tomorrow, which I'll then be editing and posting to my channel for next week. I'm gonna be bringing the dish that I'm filming for the Valentine's Day episode to the Super Bowl party. But I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't wanna spoil what exactly it is that I'm making for my Valentine's Day episode. So it will be a surprise for you next week. Oh, parsley leaves are killing my soul. Tony says, how was your day today? I had a good Friday. It was pretty low key. Did some, you know, work tasks, some revising of a document that my team is working on. Other than that, got out for a bit. It's not too cold here, which is always nice. And that's about it. I had a pretty normal Friday. Let's see here. Reputation is back. OMG, hi, how are you, Reputation? Good to see you again. Randy Bar, Bahamas, looks like a Ramadan recipe you're making. I mean, it is a Middle Eastern dish, you're right. This is a tabbouleh dish, which I just love tabbouleh, and it does come from the Middle East, so they probably would eat this for Ramadan. I'm not sure. But yes, there's parsley leaves, there's mint leaves. I'm gonna have to do a lot of chopping, guys. This is a little bit more than I bargained for, but it's okay. It's worth it in the end because it really is delicious. Snow tomorrow. Yes, I am so ready for the snow. I was really mad, honestly, earlier this week because we were supposed to get snow, I think a couple days ago on Wednesday, and then that just completely disappeared from our forecast. I was like, okay, I guess we're not getting snow. This is kind of lame. And then even the forecast for tomorrow, the percentage, like the likelihood has been dropping and dropping. And I'm like, come on. Like, you guys, there has to be something going on with the climate and I don't know, but I feel like the snow has just been missing us completely up here in Minnesota. We have it's been really cold. Like our cold temperatures have not gone away, but we just don't have a lot of snow at all. And it's very frustrating as someone who loves winter. What's your favorite day of the week? NC, my favorite day is Saturday. I love Saturdays so much. Reputation says, I'm so happy. I can't believe you always remember me. Yes, I definitely remember you. What helps me is the 3 in your name for the E in Reputation. I love the veggie patty, says Randy Bar. I'm just drinking some hot cocoa to tide me over here. All right, on we go with the parsley picking. Let's see. I'm gonna close the poll in 15 minutes, guys. So if you haven't voted yet, and I'm seeing that people are guessing the wrong answer because I put chips and guac first on purpose because people vote and they just pick whatever they see first. So to counteract that, I put the wrong answer as the first option. So I'm seeing that 46% have guessed chips and guac. I'm interested to see what the other percentages look like. Reputation says, it's actually so fun talking with you in your lives. I'm glad you enjoy it. I really love chatting with all of you. It's very fun. I look forward to my live streams. Coffee says, yay. Cauliflower wings sounds so fire. I'm gonna try to make that when mines are ready. Yeah, you should. I have a buffalo cauliflower episode on my channel, so you should definitely check that out if you're curious. Oops. William Lynn says, Super Bowl for me used to chips, pizza, wings, but for the 3 years, carrots, cheeses, and nuts. Big change for me. Yeah, sounds healthy. And those things still are tasty, I think. They don't, like, healthy options don't have to be sad options. I don't know why, but I picked the second one, LOL, says Reputation. I don't really like to use the, whatever you call these, like the stalks of the parsley. Just they're like really coarse. And for me, the flavor comes from the leaves more than the stems, I think is what you would probably call that. So no, I don't actually really like to use the stems, just the leaves. Hi, Ibrahim Ahmed. I didn't know you already made them. Was it a while ago? I think it was, Kirby. I would guess it was like probably half a year ago that I made them. Like, I mean, I think it was probably like last summer. So you'd have to scroll back a ways on my channel to see where they are. All right, let's pick off a few more and then chop down this pile. So much chopping, but it's so worth it. Let's see here. Your regular human says, I'm a legend, Thanos. BA7 Edits is here. Hello, BA7 Edits. I'll be back in a little bit, my friend, says Coffee. All good. Come back whenever you feel like it. There's always a few little like kind of rotten ones in these batches, so I'm just gonna throw those out. And just a heads up, guys, I am not gonna be going live on Sunday like I normally do because of Super Bowl. I'll be at a Super Bowl game watch party, and yeah, I don't have time in my schedule to fit both a live stream, and honestly, it doesn't seem like a lot of people will be on YouTube Live anyways because they'll be focusing on the game, and that's kind of what I want to be doing too. I'd rather just be focusing, and I'm not really one to stream in the mornings on the weekends because I do catch up on sleep on the weekends by sleeping in a bit. Let's see. Augustine, I am making tabbouleh, which is a Middle Eastern dish. Oh, feels like it's like one of those tasks where you feel like you're making progress and then you're like, dang, it looks like I haven't made a dent in this. Yeah, I was about to say I probably won't be here on Sunday. Yeah, it's such a big day, and people are out doing game day stuff, And I just wanted to have Sunday to myself to enjoy watching the game and not having to, you know, make time for a live stream. And of course I'll be back on Monday, so yeah, this will be my last live stream of the week. I feel like this week went really fast. I don't know about you guys, but this was a fast week for me. I actually will be watching the Super Bowl at home. I'm gonna skip the restaurant so I could be cozy eating at home too. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gone out to a like restaurant or venue for watching the Super Bowl. That honestly sounds like kind of a pain. I've always been at people's houses for Super Bowl parties, and I find it to be way cozier. You're with people you know, you're not in a huge venue with strangers, and you know, I think it probably is cheaper if you do it at home and people just kind of bring stuff potluck style than ordering a bunch of food and drinks at a restaurant. I do think it'd be fun though to watch a Super Bowl out somewhere. Actually, on my life bucket list, I would love to attend a Super Bowl. I think it would be so fun. I've never ever been to one. I'm sure the tickets are crazy expensive. I have no clue how far in advance you would have to book your tickets in order to like get your seats and have them locked down. Yeah, I've heard that like the average ticket is quite expensive to go to the Super Bowl. But hey, I don't care. I would love to go to one in person in my life. At least one. Same with the FIFA World Cup. I would love to go to a FIFA World Cup final. Hi James S, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Yabba Dabba Doo is saying, just realized you mean American type chips, not the British version. Yes. So I'm talking about what the British would call crisps. So like the crunchy, like the tortilla chips, like crunchy that you're dunking and eating, not what we would call French fries. I don't think you would eat British chips with guac though. Like what the British call chips, we call French fries. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone eat French fries with guacamole. I'm sure people like do eat it that way, but no. Chips and guac, crunchy chips and guac. All right, so this hopefully is another half of a cup, which is just insane to me. For all those leaves, they really condense down so small. So here's another half of a cup, barely. This is definitely like the most labor intensive part of this recipe, is just all of the chopping that you have to do. All right, chips and guac, what is wrong, people? The number one hole. Kind of old. So do these, okay. Some of these are looking a little wilty. Okay. Prakash, yes, I am vegan. Hi, Sanjeet. It's parsley. I know everyone thinks that this is cilantro, but it is not, guys. As much as you think it is parsley. Have you ever been to a regular season NFL game? I have, NC, and it wasn't even here in Minnesota. I went to Lambeau Field when I was probably around 10 years old with my family. I really liked the Green Bay Packers growing up. I thought they were a really cool team. In addition to the Minnesota Vikings, honestly, I don't really care about rivalries. I think you can like both teams. So when I was 10, I went out to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and went to Lambeau Field and saw the Packers play. I forget who they were playing, but I got to see Brett Favre in person, the legend. So that was like such a highlight of my childhood. That was such a fun experience. I remember being so intimidated as a kid walking into Lambeau Stadium. It was so massive, so loud. The fans were just next level into it. Yeah. So that's, I think, the only regular season NFL game that I've been to. Never been to a Vikings game, which is kind of sad. Rich says, I remember reading about a man who went to the first 45 Super Bowls, finally missed one for health reasons. That's crazy. Wow. Dang. To say that you've been to that many Super Bowls is incredible. Hi, Amit Tiwari. Kirby says Kendrick did an interview with Timothy Chalamet. Ooh, it was kind of like carpool karaoke without the karaoke. I would not put Kendrick Lamar and Timothy Chalamet together in my mind. I'm like, they just wouldn't. I mean, yeah, they're both in like the entertainment industry, but they just like don't cross over in my head. So that, I think like Timothy is the most precious Gen Z boy. I'm absolutely obsessed with him. I just like, I'm very happy for him. I'm like, you're killing it, Timothy. Keep doing your thing. He seems really sweet. But that's hilarious, Kirby. I'm gonna have to check that out because I missed that memo. We've got, looks like Italian from, is it Jime? Gretchen, oh my goodness, Gretchen. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. How are you, Gretchen? Hello, hello. James says, imagine meeting Jordy Nelson in an elevator. I don't know who that is. Lambeau Field, I'm jealous. Yeah, you guys, Lambeau Field is just, it's so cool. Love or hate the Packers, like that fan base is so cool. They're so invested, literally so invested. All right, I promise you guys, the parsley picking will come to an end at some point. This just seems like it's like the never-ending bag of parsley. Hi, Back to the Future. Great to see you here. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hi, Tracy Faraday. Kirby says, he said he's been a fan of Kendrick for a while. Oh my God. I think the Super Bowl is forcing him. Yeah, to me, so I'm not like the biggest, I love Kendrick's music. I think he's incredibly talented. I just don't follow him a ton as much as other celebrities. But would you say that Kendrick is more like private and just like doesn't give a lot of interviews? Because I feel like I never see like interviews or like a lot of content with him. He seems, other than obviously like performing and putting out music, to me it seems like he's more out of the spotlight, but that could also just be me not seeing him come up in my own feed. Thanks, Back to the Future. William Lynn is saying, me to one NFL game, Chicago Bears in Washington in 1988. That's awesome. How fun. Hi, Metal94. I'm not making parsley soup. I'm making tabbouleh salad. You know what I should have been doing this whole time? And I'm kind of kicking myself. How about, I'm gonna take a little break from this parsley chopping because, not gonna lie, it gets a bit monotonous. I am gonna cook the quinoa because that could be just going on behind me on the stovetop while I get the rest of this chopped. And I think I actually should have started with that. So let's hit pause on the parsley. This is what it's looking like so far, just beautiful chopped parsley. But I mean, it's a lot of labor for this like small bowl full of chopped parsley. I don't make this dish all that often, I'll say. I usually will buy a pre-made tabbouleh salad from the deli section at one of my local supermarkets, just because, you know, in the essence of time, I would rather just go pay the extra little bit of money to have that ready-made tabbouleh. But it is nice to make once in a while. Nope, Ernest, you did not miss the poll question. So stick around. I will be closing it momentarily. Gillespie is back. Hi, Gillespie. Jordy Nelson was a great Packers receiver. Oh, I wonder, when was he around? I wonder if Jordy Nelson was before my time. Jordy Nelson, how old are you? Oh, he's not that old. Okay. Wow, I completely forgot about him. What is the top 3 players from Manchester United do you like, old or present? Oh my god, amazing question, Rekka Rex. It's gotta be, oh my gosh, I'm really thinking back to like when, Cristiano, he's my all-time favorite soccer player, and watching him at Man U the first time around back in like the 2000s, like the first decade of the 2000s was just such an era to watch. So I would say Cristiano Ronaldo, number 1 favorite Manchester United player. God, who else? This is so tough. I really liked, boy, this is a throwback, but Dimitar Berbatov. He's a Bulgarian footballer. Loved him. These are all players from like whenever I would have been old enough. I'm not like, I was born in 1993, so like I was not around for many decades of Manchester United players. And then it's probably gotta be, one second here. Sorry, I lost track. Okay, so who was it who asked? Oh, Rekka Rex. I'm gonna go with Cristiano Ronaldo. Probably second to him would be David Beckham. And then I'm gonna be a little like out there and say Dimitar Berbatov. I really liked watching him. And then also there was another like Slavic player who was super cool. Not Dimitar, but it was, I think, Nemanja Vidic. Was that his name? Nemanja Vidic. He was Serbian, and he was on Manchester. I remember watching Nemanja Vidic and thinking he was so cool. So yeah, those are my like kind of like, obviously David Beckham and Cristiano are the big names. But yeah, those two, like, you know, former Soviet nation players, Dimitar Berbatov and Nemanja Vidic, I loved. Are they goji berries? I must have missed part of your question, Peter. Also, let me close the poll question. Boom. The Packers tight end, number 89, says James S. I just realized your apron has cherries on it. Are they cherries? Actually, no. Well, now that I'm looking at it, they might have, wow, I thought it was only like tomatoes, but they might have berries on it, or cherries on it too. He rarely does interviews or social media. He said he goes weeks without his phone. Wow. I respect that. That's like, in today's world, that's impressive. You make people feel at home on your channel. Thank you, William. That's a really sweet comment. I can't imagine you ever being flustered or unable to handle any situation you would be in. I think, you know how there's like fight or flight? I'm the third option, which is freeze. So whenever something like if there's like a big, like if someone drops something and like glass shatters, I will just like, I'm like shocked by it. And so it takes me a second to kind of like register if something like shocking is going down. But I feel like most things that are like unpleasant or unexpected or kind of shocking or disturbing in some way, yeah, like don't really faze me. Like they're not fun, but I think for the most part I can deal with situations like whenever they come up. Hi, Mr. Keith, you're from Cincinnati. Love it. Love Cincinnati. Love Ohio. And I love Joe Burrow. Ronaldo, Rio Ferdinand. Oh my God. Yes. I don't like Wayne Rooney. Oh, I never could stand him. He went through my head, but no. Yes, ma'am. Let's go Chiefs, says Tony. I remember you. Yes, big Chiefs fan. Lightbow says this tabbouleh is the longest taking tabbouleh. Welcome to making tabbouleh. It's a process. Oh, Kuiper is here. You're all good. Thanks for watching my posts. Great to have you back here. What about those Chiefs? Giggsy Paul, something. Oh my God, Patrice Evra. See, there's so many old school players I've forgotten about, but I remember seeing when I was a kid. All right, guys, so the poll question was, guess my favorite Super Bowl game day snack. As you know, it's not chips and guac because I listed that first and people just, for whatever reason, pick the first thing they see. So wrong, it's not chips and guac, which is what 44% of voters said. And then 23% said buffalo cauliflower wings. That is the correct answer. I love buffalo cauliflower wings. I think they're a fun veggie version of chicken wings to have at a Super Bowl gathering. Let's see. It's so bright I can't even see what's on the apron. Oh, really? Is it really that bright? Oh, I see like the colors. Yeah. I think there's raspberries, tomatoes, grapes maybe. I guess I didn't realize how many different plants were on this apron. Thank you, Robbie Nishad. James S., we have been getting completely bypassed by the snow. It's absolutely infuriating. Gillespie lives in Calcutta, Ohio. It's definitely peanut butter filled pretzels. Nope. It's supposed to snow all night here. Man, we are getting so robbed here in Minnesota. The snow just keeps missing us. I swear it has something to do with like some weather patterns that are changing. We are just not getting it at all. Wayne Rooney is a legend at Manchester United. Some would say better than Ronaldo. Oh, LOL, never. I don't think anyone would actually say that. Dennis Bearcamp was, and Henry Anelka, great for Arsenal. The earrings are bells. Yes, you are correct. All right, so I said I was gonna take a break from the parsley, and I'm instead, like for now, I'm gonna cook up some quinoa, which is I would say my favorite starch. It's also a complete protein, which is such a hack as a vegan. So let me just double check this recipe. I'll also put it in the chat in case you're curious. People have been saying the links don't work, but I'm putting it in there anyways. You can copy paste it. So this recipe is saying, I think 1 cup of quinoa. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is grab my measuring cup and just get this quinoa cooking so that it's getting taken care of in the background while I finish chopping this parsley. Rich says Ronaldo versus Rooney is like comparing pizza to pizza pockets. Exactly. I'm like, hell no. And I watched Wayne Rooney for years, and it's like, no, absolutely not. There is no comparison between Wayne Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo. Yuck. Let's see here. I think I missed a comment. Brandon, come to Bracebridge, Ontario. Do you have a lot of snow up there in Bracebridge, Ontario? It's getting so frustrating at this point, and part of me is feeling concerned that we're gonna keep going year after year like this, and just not get any snow. Because it's been now 2 years, like 2 winters like this up here in Minnesota, where everyone else seems to be getting tons of snow, and we have barely any. Wow, 6 feet of snow. Man, it's so frustrating. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. So what I'm gonna do now is put this 1 cup of quinoa into my strainer and then just rinse it under some water to make sure it's clean. Brandon is saying, I wish I could share a pic. I think YouTube just introduced a feature called like the community page or something, or they updated it, where your followers or your subscribers can, I think subscribers can post on my community page. I don't know, you guys, I'm learning as I go here on YouTube. But yeah, hopefully I can for sure point you to a place where you can post comments and photos on my channel. Do you play chess? No, I would love to learn chess strategy though. My sister is a chess player and she's gotten pretty good. She plays a few games every day on chess.com. Yeah, 6 feet is nuts. That's what we used to get here. I grew up here in Minnesota and we would get so much snow. You would just get buried in snow. And it would be taller than me as a kid. And I remember those winters so fondly, and we've had nothing like it now for years. So the quinoa is now rinsed and ready to go. So I'm gonna set it right here and then grab my saucepan over on the stove. I think the recipe has me just cooking it plain. That's like the last time I went to Upper Michigan. Yeah, I bet they've got a ton of snow in Upper Michigan. I've never been to Michigan in my life, which is kind of disappointing. Okay. So the quinoa is in here, the uncooked quinoa. Back to the Future is back, all good. We've had a very quiet, chill chat tonight, so very little moderating emergencies. Back to the Future, honestly not really any. Brandon says, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna quick check this recipe to make sure I do this right. So, put 2 cups of water in here, over medium heat, bring it to a boil, and then let it simmer covered for 10 minutes. Okay, that's how I normally do it. So here's my measuring cup, and I'll put, I've got too much stuff going on here, 2 cups of water into the saucepan. And then I'll set it over on my stovetop and turn the heat up to high so that this can get boiling. All right. We're getting 2 to 5 inches of snow Saturday in the northeast of Pennsylvania. We're supposed to be getting snow according to the forecast, but the thing is, it's like, you know, when you see a forecast and it's like, oh, it's supposed to be sunny in a couple days, and then as you get closer and closer to the day, the percentage of likeliness that it's happening just keeps going down. And the same is happening with our snow. I've like been watching the forecast every day. Earlier this week it said we were going to get snow on Wednesday and on Saturday, tomorrow, and we got no snow on Wednesday, and now the precipitation chance for tomorrow being snow has gone down. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so frustrating, guys. It keeps missing us for whatever reason. And I wish it wouldn't. Cool baking, says the Hicks family. Thank you. The biggest thing in Wisconsin is the black ice. Yes, we have that as well here. So we still get like the very bitter temperatures and there's ice everywhere. We just don't have the volume of snow that we used to get here. Maybe Sunday you might get snow, says Nick. It was 70 degrees in North Carolina, says Sam. Wow, that is so warm. So Rachel is a shark at pool and chess. Yes. She hasn't played pool in a few years. She used to do pool like tournaments locally here in the Twin Cities, but that was pre-COVID. And then obviously like when you're going to these, usually it was like bars where, you know, there's lots of people and you're sharing equipment, you're touching the billiards table and the different like balls that go on the table. So it's just, it kind of like, they stopped once COVID started. And so I don't think she's played, as far as I know, she hasn't played in a few years. But I mean, I think she just has a really good knack for pool. She has like very good, like, I think she has good like lines. Like she's got a good, like, she can draw a perfect line to something in her head. Very good aim. And then, yes, she's good at chess as well. It's supposed to snow here in New York City every day except Monday and Friday next week. Man, can we please get some of this? I say it over and over, but I'm so wanting snow. I'm so unsatisfied with the amount of snow we've gotten so far this year. It's just so dinky. And everywhere else, I'm like, you guys are getting so much. What is going on? Odinoki, I think. Have you ever thought about having your own cooking class? I don't know. I'm not sure if I would want to teach people how to cook. Also, I wouldn't say I'm like, at least at this point, I don't know if I would feel very qualified in teaching people how to cook. For me, the fun of cooking is just trying out different recipes and seeing if different substitutions work. So I don't know if I would really want to teach at this point. It's more, because I feel like I'm still learning. Like, I know the basics of cooking and baking, but there's things I still need to learn and improve on. So I don't think I would just yet offer cooking and baking classes. I think I would want to be a little more skilled. El Rulo from Odessa, Texas is here. Welcome back. Hi, Mart. How are you doing, Mart? I'm making some tabbouleh salad as a tasty, light dinner. Except the weather, they say one thing, but nothing really happens as much. JS is asking, will you be watching Shrek 5 when it comes out next year? I didn't even know there was a Shrek 5. Probably not. I watched the original Shrek movie, maybe the second one. But I just, once like a franchise, it's like Kung Fu Panda, they're now, and like, what is it, Despicable Me. It's like these franchises just keep getting like, it's like Kung Fu Panda 3, Kung Fu Panda 4. I kind of just like lose interest after the first like one or two. Paranormal Activity, as a horror movie fanatic, loved the first one, loved the second one, even loved the third one, but then it was just like they had all of these other ones. So to answer your question, no, I'm not planning on watching Shrek 5. I'm also not a fan of animated movies as an adult. I don't have anything against them, I just don't prefer to watch something that doesn't have real people acting in it. I don't want to see an illustration. I don't want to see a voice that's like put onto an animated character. I want to see real people acting out scenes. So I don't have any plans to go and see Shrek 5. But I do like Shrek. I liked it as a kid. Yeah, I live in North Carolina, but welcome to North Carolina. Our weather is weird. Gotcha. I've never been to North Carolina. I've been to South Carolina, but I would love to go to North Carolina. I've heard great things about Charlotte and Asheville and Charleston, I think? Or is Charleston in South Carolina? Ooh. I'm not weather, but I am weird. What's cooking? Gabo, I'm making tabbouleh salad. Very tedious chopping process right now. I'm picking off the parsley leaves and chopping them up for the salad. I think this is for sure the most time-consuming and tedious part. I guess you could like pick these leaves off and put them in a food processor, but it's still just the picking of the leaves is the most time-consuming process. And you guys, like, dried parsley is just not the same as fresh parsley. I feel like it loses so much of its flavor and its scent when it's dried and it's like sitting in a jar for an extended period of time. So I love the freshness of parsley, but this just does take a long time when you're buying parsley in a bushel, or however you call it, like a bundle. Oh, John is here. Hi, John. Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. Any fun Super Bowl plans? Sam Rowe, okay, it's in South Carolina. Thanks for confirming. Charleston, South Carolina. It sounded correct in my head when I said Charleston, South Carolina. I was like, I don't think it's Charleston, North Carolina. But I do know that Asheville and, what did I say before? Asheville and Charlotte. I have a close friend from childhood who did, I think it might have been like a girls' trip out there, and she like was raving about North Carolina. She's like, oh my God, it's so charming, it's so cute. And she's based in DC, so it didn't take her much time to get out to North Carolina by car. Charleston, South Carolina, I know too much US geography. Hey, that's a good thing. I want to know more Canadian geography. It's kind of embarrassing. There's a few things I know, like Ontario, Alberta, Toronto, but I feel like I want to know like definitively, because I can say all 50 states, because I live here, I grew up here, but like I couldn't even tell you how many provinces there are in Canada. I feel like it's like 11 or something like that. Okay, here's, if you were gonna pop quiz me right now on how many provinces and territories there are, or I think those are the two terms you guys use, I would say that there's 11 provinces, I'm not Googling this, 11 provinces and 4 territories. Can someone fact check me on that? Like, how did I do? Hi, Mason. We can definitely make it to 80 likes. I'm pretty certain about that. There's 11 provinces. Yes, amazing. And then how many territories? What's your favorite thing to cook, Brady? Wills. Willis was asking, favorite thing to cook is probably lentils, or what else would it be? Lentils or tofu. I think those are my two faves. They're very simple, but I eat them all the time. They're staples of mine. Also, we are almost done with this big old bag of parsley. I'm so excited because that was a lot of work, over an hour, well over an hour. Oh, hi, yeah, Vladimir, I love you, I'm Russian. I was thinking you might be based on your name. Good to see you, Vladimir. Hi, Hannah, nice to see you again. I usually pop in here starving, but not today. I'm making tabbouleh salad. Philippe. 3 territories. Okay, got it. Yeah, close enough. I wasn't way off. But I would love to be able to like list them all, just like I can list the US states. Because I really do like Canada, and I've even thought about adding this to my bucket list. I would love to have property in Canada one day, because it's so beautiful up there. Oh, my quinoa is about to bubble over. Oh my gosh, wow. I don't know if you could see, but yeah, it was like rising to the top. So let me turn this down. And I'm just gonna skim off the kind of the foamy layer on the top that I don't really want. Okay, just get rid of that. Okay. Let's see. Keep pushing says Miss Straightforward. Philippe Reyes says nice, nice. Bon appetit. Goodbye, Vladimir. Thank you for being here. Bone apple tea. Cute. All right, I'm gonna cover this. I'll get to your comment in just a second, John. I'm just tending to the quinoa for a second. Hi, Mondarius. John was saying, when I was in Vancouver, British Columbia, I saw a store that had a map of Canada titled Canada, an infographic, and it was hilarious. I need one of those. All right, guys. Quinoa is simmering. Oh, my nose, man. It's stuffy. Okay, now let's get the last of this parsley chopped. That a penguin Kirby? Yes, that was a penguin I was seeing from Kirby. Okay. Last batch of parsley. Time to chop it up. Oh, Bill Burr, thank you so much for the super chat. Very sweet. Oh my gosh, NC, best question ever. This is such an easy, instant response that comes to my mind. My favorite YouTuber of all time. He is my absolute hero. He is a monster. I think of him as like the real life, like practically almost a billionaire Wolverine. His name is Alex Hormozy. I'll type it in the chat. You guys all need to go subscribe to his channel. This man and his wife, Layla, have changed my life for the better. Hands down, best YouTuber is Alex Hormozy. That man is effing fire. He's a beast. He does like motivational content. He runs businesses. He and his wife just work their booties off. They own a company called acquisition.com, so they acquire businesses. He's written 2 books. I think it's $100 million deals and $100 million leads. He and his wife are similar in age to me, so I think Alex is, I would guess, like 35, and Layla, his wife, I think is like 32. So I think Layla is like 1 year, like right around 1 year older than me, and then Alex is like 4 years older than me. So like in my head, I'm like, we all could have been in like high school together. So they feel like similar age millennials to myself, and just like their work ethic, they're like brutally honest but helpful, like kind. It comes from like a kind place, kind of like David Goggins, where it's like discipline, just like don't let ignore the haters, like, oh, I know, like Layla, oh my god, so Layla Hormozy, Alex's wife, she has a great sign in her office, and it says, F your mood, follow the plan. So she's like, yep, like I'll wake up and I'm in a terrible mood. I slept bad. I'm stressed about this employee I have to fire. I'm stressed about this. I'm stressed about that. I feel terrible. But she's like, I tell myself, F your mood, follow the plan. Because you cannot be a slave to your emotions. Because if you are, you will never ever be in control of your life. Those 2, man, oh, I am like such a fangirl. They are crushing it. Sorry guys, I know this is gross. It's in my kitchen, but my nose is kicking my butt right now. Okay. I think I missed a few comments here while I was just going on and on about how much I love Alex and Layla Hormozy. I wish I could give them like 1 million subs, even though I can only give them 1. Okay, Bill Burr gave that really sweet super comment or super chat. Bill Burr the GOAT says the Kirby. Portland Pilots love John. John says, yes, the map even had the shape of Alaska, saying America, really? That's great. Oh man, I want one of these now, John. Thank you, Hannah. Enjoyed it. Enjoy Super Bowl Sunday with your family. Thank you, William Lynn. Great having you here. Thank you so much. Christine Sinclair, Goat Goals. Yeah, she is very cool. NC says, I like his channel too. Yes. Oh, I can't get enough of them, man. It's like, especially on days where I'm feeling super unmotivated, super tired, just, you know, it's like you're like not feeling like doing what you've planned for your day. And I swear, those 2 will drop some video or some short, and it just like it snaps me back into gear, where they're like, they'll say something and I'm like, yes, I needed this content today to like keep going. Yeah, they're so great. Green Day 1, you know it. Hi Zhao Ming, I hope I said your name right. Do you work in HR? I do not work in HR. I personally would not like working in HR, but I understand why HR exists. I'm not throwing shade. It just would not be my cup of tea personally, not the kind of work I would want to do for my day job. Astro YY is here. NC says that's great advice. Yeah, I mean, this is making me want to like either turn on my YouTube app on my TV, or I'm not gonna do it now though because I'm chatting with all of you and that would be rude, but they're just like, I happily watch their content for many hours every week because I'm like, the value you provide, the advice you're giving, I mean, they're so successful at such a young age, and they're so like, I think they're very mature, they're wise, they're honest, they're disciplined, they work out every day. Just incredible people, incredible couple. Thank you, Astro. I try to be a hard worker, but also like in a sustainable way, because I definitely can burn myself out, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, Bearded Viking is back. I've seen you 3 times now in my live streams. How is the woodworking going? Anything you're currently working on? That's advice. That girl says, Hooly girl, what time is July for you? I don't understand that question. July is like half a year from now. TY, hi Queen Hannah, how are you doing? I'm doing well, making some tabbouleh. Hi Bearded Viking Woodworks. Tony says, I will see you on the next live and have a great night. I hope you get some snow in Minnesota. Ugh, fingers crossed, man. I truly am so bitter about getting snubbed by Mother Nature and not getting like 10 feet of snow, because it's just ridiculous. So we'll see, Tony. Thank you so much for joining. And I will see you on Monday if you want to come on Monday, because I won't be going live on my usual Sunday night slot, because that is Super Bowl. Alexander is here. Guten Tag. Wie geht's dir? Wie geht's mit den Welpen? Und ich hoffe, dass du einen schönen Samstag hast. Hi, Marshmallow Man. Hi, MNB from Armenia. ARM, yes, I really, really like math. I was good in math in school. We say math here, we don't have the S at the end like British people say. I've heard people say maths, but at least in the United States, I don't know about Canada and other like Commonwealth countries, but in the United States, you just say math. Without the S at the end, but I do love math. I think math is very fun. It's very black and white. It's very objective. It's either like wrong or right or wrong. Yeah, I like math. Hey Man is here. Freust du dich schon auf morgen und was machst du dazu zu essen Schönes? Ich sag nicht, weil ich morgen ein Valentinstag Episode für meinen Kanal mache, und ja, es ist how do you say surprise? I forget how to say surprise auf Deutsch. Überraschung, I think. Es ist Überraschung, was ich morgen koche. Marshmallow Man says, the snowbanks here in Ontario, Canada, where I live, are waist and chest high. I wish that were the case here. I'm so mad. It's so rude that we're getting like completely skipped by the snow. Okay, get all this off of here. And then I wonder what's the best way to do this. I'm getting parsley everywhere. Maybe this way. It's just like so small and so sticky. All right, parsley is done, guys. Überraschung, yes, surprise. Took me a second there. It's like the German is in my head. I like these words, I know I have them, but it's like, oh my God, I haven't said this word in like 6 years. So yeah, Überraschung is surprise. Cool. All right, that's most of the parsley. Let me just get it off my counter so it doesn't stain. What is the latest in the Premier League? I don't really know. I completely, not completely, but I feel like I missed Ooh, I saw something, John. Okay, here's something for you. Maybe you saw this as well. But apparently, Marcus Rashford has not been doing well on Manchester United. They're not impressed with him. He's just, like, he's kind of been, like, in a slump lately. He's been on the bench. And apparently he is going on loan, or at least rumor has it that he's going on loan to Aston Villa, and it could be permanent, which is, like, kind of a demotion, I think, for him, which is sad because I like Marcus Rashford, but I don't know what it is. I feel like something has been going on with him, and he hasn't looked himself in a while. Oh, I just don't want the green to stain my countertops, guys. So let's get this wiped off here. Monday, yeah, see you then. Thank you, Tony. Oh, Disco96 is here, Majnu. Hi, Maxim from Russia. MNB, I'm not Arabian. No, I am half white, half black. Hannah, do you think Josh Allen deserved the MVP award? He was 7th in passing touchdowns and 14 in passing yards. I don't know. I mean, if you're 7th and 14th, I don't know how that compares to, like, Mahomes. Like, I'd want to see the stats of other quarterbacks. Because he's good, but I'm like, you know, he's not in the Super Bowl. But I don't even know, like, who got it, Kirby. Okay, whew. An hour and a half later, we finally have the parsley all chopped, which is a relief. Hi, Beanie, I'm making tabbouleh salad, lots of green stuff. MNB, I am part Ethiopian. Kirby, I have a feeling you think Lamar should have won it, just a wild guess. How were the raspberry bars? Kevin Martinez, I'll give you a look and I'll show you how few are left. Granted, I shared these with people. They smell so good, but this is basically what's left. But that's what they look like. So you can see, like, the 2 layers of the oats and then the middle layer of the raspberries with the other stuff. So yeah, I don't think I ate all of these. I cut them up and I shared them. They are so tasty. I might put them in my fridge for now. I was gonna show you a single slice later tonight. Here, jeez. Okay. Man, on to more chopping, guys. But first, ja, ein Hund mehr zu Hause ist schön, aber viel Arbeit und wer gewinnt morgen Football? Oh wow, kind of shocking for Rashford, yeah. Pretty sad, I would say. Well, Joe Burrow was first in both. No frickin' way. Oh, that's so crazy. I love him. John is saying the one thing in defense of Josh Allen was that supposedly had some of the fewest turnovers for a quarterback this year, if I heard the commentators right. Yes, Lamar, Burrow, or even Goff. Goff was 2nd in passing yards and Lamar was 2nd in touchdowns. So has it been determined yet who's the MVP? Because I haven't been following that at all. I've been kind of out of the loop with football. Next up, for chopping my greens, I'm gonna chop some mint leaves, which should be fun, and then I'll chop some some green onions. And don't worry, guys, this will go way faster than the parsley, I promise. Josh Allen. Oh, it was Josh Allen. Okay. Wow, that surprises me. That doesn't seem like the correct pick. Just gonna say. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love mint leaves. I always think of, like, mojitos. They smell so nice, mint leaves. I know some people don't like mint in their food because it reminds them of toothpaste. A close friend of mine is like that. She's like, I cannot do mint flavor in my food. It's so gross. But I think it's so tasty. I also really like mint tea. Ooh. Here's what they look like up close. Mint leaves. They're a lot more, I would say they're like a lot more textured than other leafy green veggies and herbs. Was Josh Allen the MVP just for the AFC or overall? Wow, what? Like, what was the basis of him winning then? Like, how did they justify it? Try fenugreek leaf curry. I think you've said that before, Disco 96. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look to see where I can get fenugreek. I think they might have it in my grocery store. I've never purchased it myself, so I'll need to do some research. But yes, fenugreek curry. Actually, Majnu Varma, if you go to my channel, you'll see that I had a video that I posted today, and it was a chickpea curry recipe. So I do love curry. I eat curry every single day. Oh, look at how fast this mint leaf picking is going compared to the parsley. So nice. They're such big leaves and very easy to pick off. Was Josh Allen? Okay, read that one all right. Black Goku is here. Okay, I'll check it, Hannah, says Majnu. If it's overall MVP, I wonder if it's by a committee vote, like with baseball, or if it's based on stats. That just seems like, okay, based on just those numbers that you were saying, I think Kirby, you had put those numbers up of like what Josh Allen's were, like he was 7th in overall, and then I forget what other one. It just doesn't seem like logical that he would get it if he wasn't first in at least one of them. That just doesn't seem right to me. That seems sus, is what I'm saying. Thank you, Manuel. No offense taken. All right, guys, time to chop this mint. And I wonder if I can just throw it in here with this parsley. I bet I can, because it's all going in the same mixing bowl. Sports writers vote for the MVP. Are you kidding me? Ugh, that's so annoying. Yeah, I feel it's really sad because I like Midwestern teams. I like the Bengals, but it like really is painful for me to watch a player who I feel like is just burning through their prime years on teams that will never win the Super Bowl. And that's what I'm worried about with Joe Burrow on the Bengals. I feel like if he wants to win a Super Bowl, he's gonna have to leave the Bengals. It's sad. Just checking the recipe here. Add finally. Okay, great. So I'm just gonna throw the mint into this bowl with the parsley. Should be delish. Ooh, this mint smells divine. It does smell like toothpaste, I'll say that. It's very strong, but I do love it in my food. Lamar or Saquon actually deserved it. Saquon is definitely the most valuable player to the Eagles. Burrow did play in a Super Bowl though. That's true. I feel like, I don't know. I'd love to see him on a more dominant team like the Chiefs. I mean, obviously, you know, the Chiefs have Patrick Mahomes, but it would be nice for Burrow to be on like a killer team like that. Without Saquon, I don't know where the Eagles would be. Trying to get this mint really, really tiny. Let's see, I've been on here for almost 2 hours. So I'll probably be on here for another 30 minutes or so. And I turned the heat off on my quinoa behind me. So the quinoa, I'm pleased to say, is all ready to go. It's basically just hanging out in the saucepan, cooling off now. And eventually I will just mix everything together in a beautiful glass bowl. So much chopping. Oh my God, my right hand is very sore. Bengals are young and talented. They should be all right. He has the best receiver in the NFL right now. Is that your favorite knife? I would say so, yeah. I mean, I really like this Santoku knife for chopping veggies. It's so sharp and easy. I feel like it cuts right through. There's no like sawing necessary. You just press it down and it immediately cuts the veggies. Versus some weak, cheaper knives I've had where it's just a lot more work to try to get things finely chopped. So of the knife set that I showed you guys and did a video about on my channel, this one, I would say this one is my favorite of all the knives that came in that set. All right, let's get these mint pieces just piled on in here with the parsley, scraping it off. I'll just do, how do I do this? I'll do what I did before, which is kind of like use the knife to just kind of scoop. Oh, all that green is so pretty. And then all I have left for the greens are, I think it's 3 green onions. I might do 4 because I love the sharp taste of green onions. All right, so there's the mint. That didn't take too long. And now on to the green onions. Hi, Kate Foster. What am I missing here? Hannah, your chopping machine tonight, labor intensive. I know, this is a very labor intensive recipe. I kind of forgot about that, just how much chopping there was. Some of the ingredients you can definitely get pre-chopped, but I figured, you know what? I have time tonight. I'm gonna be on a live stream. I can be chatting with people on this live stream while I do all this chopping. All right, so green onions, here we go. And I'm not gonna use all these because this is way more than the 3 to 4 that the recipe calls for. Yeah, Eric, I am vegan. Where's the pork chops? Oh, no worries, Eric. All good. Any recommendations for a Super Bowl snack to bring to the party at my friend's place? Still trying to figure that out. John, I'm gonna type in the poll question again and I'll give you some ideas for vegan Super Bowl snacks, because that's exactly what the poll question was. Okay, so can't forget my football emoji, if I can find it on my computer keyboard. Football emoji. So the poll question again is, guess my favorite Super Bowl, what did I say? Super Bowl game day snack. And the options were chips and guac. I'll put tortilla chips because there were some, I think someone made a comment about like, is this British chips or like American chips? Tortilla chips and guac, peanut butter filled pretzels. And then I said buffalo cauliflower. And then the last one was veggie egg rolls. So those are like 4 things that I love that are vegan, and you can have all 4 of them. I don't know about the pretzels, but I think 3 of them you can have gluten-free as well. So there's some ideas for you, John, and also just anyone who missed the poll question in the first hour of this live stream. There you go. I love all of those items as a game day snack. Hi, Emmanuel Tekle, fellow Habesha. Purple Doritos and Rotel John. Let's see here. Kitchen Nightmares is that show. Oh my gosh, I need to watch Kitchen Nightmares because I know that Gordon had some new episodes. I think they were even called, this latest series was Road to the Super Bowl. And I'm a huge Gordon Ramsay fan, as you know. All right, so here's 1, 2, 3, and honestly, why not? Let's do 4. And then I'll have enough green onions slash scallions that I can just throw into another dish. Ooh, all right. Chopping is almost done, guys. What are people saying? Buffalo cauliflower. Just try to get the ends off of here. And then just chop quickly. Kind of feeling done with chopping. Oh, come on. Gotta love it when you miss your trash can when it's right next to you. Kitchen Nightmares is that show. I will guess the buffalo cauliflower. And I won't keep this poll open as long as the first time around, since it looks like most of you are remembering what I said. So close. Oh, just look at all this green, all this beautiful green that I'm gonna be eating. Love it. Oops, making a mess here, dang it. New Orleans based Kitchen Nightmares. No way! It makes sense, of course, but I didn't realize that that show would also be taking place in New Orleans. Dang. How fun. Lucky Nola having Gordon down there, wreaking havoc and yelling at people to, you know, get their shite together. Black Goku, I'm making tabbouleh salad, which is a Middle Eastern, like a cold salad, if you will. You toss it together with olive oil and cherry tomatoes. And then I've got parsley, green onions, and mint, chopped mint, all mixed together in this bowl right here. So I'm just getting these green onions sliced down, and then all I'll have to do is quarter a handful of cherry tomatoes so that they're not whole. I'd rather them not be whole. And then mix everything together and eat a lot of it because I'm hungry. Let's see. Did you ever get a chance to look up corn pudding? I don't think I'm gonna make that. Not for me. I'm not a big fan of pudding anyways, and corn as a pudding, I just don't think I'm gonna do it because it would really gross me out. Favorite type of onion, and see, I'm gonna go with a shallot. Buffalo cauliflower, didn't hear the name before. It's really, really good. They have it at Buffalo Wild Wings, if you've ever been to one of those. Majnu. Green is my favorite color. It's a great color. I accidentally planted about 100 green onions last fall. The seller told me they were bulbs for sweet onions and yellow onions. Oops, oh no. Kirby says, and I hate green onions. What? They're so good. The flavor is unreal, especially I love the flavor of scallions / green onions. You can say either in Chinese food. That's like my favorite cuisine to have green onions in. Oh my God. Come on. Man, this is a hard-earned meal, guys. This has been quite a marathon of chopping. Hi, Raj Kishore. Hi, Alexander. Hola. All right, cut this part open. John, I left about half of them in the ground to overwinter. I just told some people they can come get them. That's one way to deal with a crazy amount, an unexpected amount of food you don't like. Do you think any of your livestock would be able to eat them or no? I don't really know what cows can and can't eat other than like some grains. Not sure about onions. Hi, Newsy. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, MLO860. These are Jingle Bell earrings that are a carryover from Christmas time back in December. They're actually not cherries, but the way that they're designed, so it's a red Jingle Bell and then a green gift wrap like bow. and from a distance they look like cherries, and it fits the content that I do, which is food. So I decided to just keep them on in the new year. Oh my God, you guys, so close, so close. This is so exciting. All right, put these in there. So ready to eat this, my goodness. And then what I'm gonna do is rinse off some cherry tomatoes. This will be the last thing that I have to chop up, and then it'll just be assembling everything in a glass bowl for you all to see. Hi, Stephen McCauley. Thank you. Hi, Lakshya. Are you a fan of gardening? NC, I do like gardening. I currently don't have time to garden, but I thought that in the future, that's like kind of a sub niche that I would love to have on my channel, because I do primarily food related content, and I think it'd be really cool to have content where I'm growing stuff and harvesting whatever I grew and showing the garden on my channel. So I currently don't have a garden. It's a lot of time intensive work. And as you know, I work a full-time job. I love the idea of gardening, but I honestly think that I would only start a garden once I'm doing YouTube full-time. Because I just, I don't have the bandwidth right now to really invest in a good garden. So here's the bowl full of greens that are going into this salad. I gotta check the recipe now and see how many of the cherry tomatoes I actually need to use. Black Goku, I don't eat chicken biryani because I'm vegan, so I don't eat meat. Nice to see you in International Habitat says D1A. They would eat them if they weren't so spoiled. That's so funny, Kirby. Hi, Lakshya. I gave them some bolted lettuce today, and they just sniffed at it. Oh, not good enough then. What did you get for last Christmas? Paul, I got a lot of stuff. I got some books. I got some kitchen appliances. I got, I'm forgetting because it feels like it's been forever, but those are some of the highlights. All right, so now how many cherry tomatoes exactly do I need according to this recipe? And let me put this in the chat again in case you're curious. For those of you who are here, I put it in earlier. Some of you might not have seen it. So I'm gonna use 250 grams of cherry tomatoes, and let's see what that would be based on this. So this is saying, oh, come on, tell me the grams. Oh, let me go get my scale because it's not saying. The recipe says 250. This is 347. So, yeah, maybe I'll just weigh these out. It'll be most of them. 250, okay. Hi, Lily Evers. Can, Kirby says can. I don't know what that means. Jeremy Giroux, hello. Let's see. This. Ooh. It is gonna be most of them. Yeah, there's a little handful left. Cool, cool, cool. So that's 250. I'm gonna give them a rinse and then quarter them on here. Oh, I should probably clean this off quick. All right, guys, getting there. I do watch football, yes. I saw Half Head peeking at me. Yeah, Half Head is up there, waiting for next Christmas. Let's see. What's your favorite football player? Oh my goodness, Black Goku, I'm so glad you asked because 2 days ago was Cristiano Ronaldo's 40th birthday, the GOAT, the legend, and my favorite football player of all time. So it is CR7. Cristiano is my all-time favorite player. Okay, so now I gotta quarter these cherry tomatoes, and I promise that will be the last thing that I'm chopping. I know it's been hours of chopping at this point, but it will be over soon. I don't know if this is the best knife to be doing this with, but I'm just gonna go for it. I feel like it's not. So I'm cutting these cherry tomatoes into quarters, for those of you curious. On May 2nd, it's Neymar's birthday. That's cool. Or are you saying it in the other way around where it's like the 5th of February? Do they actually share a birthday? Hi, Starboy. Oh my gosh. Hello. Good to see you again. How have you been, Starboy? Wise choice, Hannah. Wise choice, says Gavo. Yeah, CR7. If you guys didn't see it, I did a Cristiano Ronaldo little birthday short on my YouTube channel. I went and got a cake pop to mark the occasion because that man is one of my favorite people on planet Earth, and he's just so extraordinary. And I've watched him for, I mean, I think it's been 20 years because I feel like I started watching soccer right around 2004, 2005 when I would have been, 10 years old about. And just, yeah, phenomenal player. Do I know any type of plane? I don't know, Hillary Schroeder. Bloodsport 66, hello from Puerto Rico. I am doing well. How are you doing? Good to see you again. When is Messi's birthday? I don't know. We need to ask Kirby about this because Kirby loves Messi and he believes that Messi is the GOAT. So he may have that date for us. New folks hit the like, 10 more. Yeah, we're almost to 100 likes, guys. We can get there, I'm convinced. Once I'm done chopping these tomatoes, I'll just be assembling this tabbouleh salad and eating some of it, of course. Hi, Dominique Ridley, how are you doing? How goes it? I'm just quartering some cherry tomatoes. This is a very tedious recipe, I'll say. It involves a lot of chopping, so if chopping is not your cup of tea, I wouldn't recommend this recipe for you. I don't mind it so much, especially when I can hop on a live and chat with people, and also too, like, I do enjoy prepping food, making recipes. Thanks, John. Messi's birthday is on June 24th, it looks like. Nice to see you as well, my friend, says Starboy. Oh, come on, cut for me. What are you making tonight, asks Starboy. I am making tabbouleh, which is a Middle Eastern salad with fresh parsley and mint. And instead of bulgur wheat, which is the grain that is traditionally used in tabbouleh, I'm using quinoa as an alternative starch. It's technically a seed, not a grain, and it is a complete protein, which I just love about it as a vegan. So it's starchy and it has protein. The Rare thinks you're fire. Thank you, Rare Breed. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. Alter Ego, I'm not Italian as far as I know. I am half white, half black, and on my white Caucasian side, we believe that the heritage is English, Irish, German, and Dutch. So I don't think any Italian, although I've never done one of those what is it, 23andMe or Ancestry.com kind of things. What is this? Okay. Hi Frank, good to see you. I watched the video that you just made. Thank you so much. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I posted a video on my channel today. It was a curry chickpea recipe. Very tasty, super easy. I already wiped it out, so it went really quickly. Very hearty. It's both vegan and gluten-free, and perfect for the chilly winter months because it does have a little bit of heat. Guten Morgen, Sonnenschein. Wie geht's dir, Andreas? Wie geht's mit dem Pferd? Und wie viel Uhr ist es bei dir? Chips and guac again, come on. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I mean, it goes to show you that people just pick the first thing they see, which I find kind of annoying, to be quite honest. It's like, give it some thought. Don't just, the first thing you see and then you click. So this is like pro tip for those of you guessing my polls, either in this evening's live stream or in future live streams. I always put the first option you see will always be wrong, because I just think it's so annoying that it's always the first option in the list that people guess. So to kind of make it more of a fun poll, I avoid the first option being correct. Kirby says messy. Black Goku, I'm vegan, so similar to vegetarians, I don't eat meat. I also don't eat any animal products, so I don't eat dairy products like milk or butter or cheese, and I don't eat eggs. There's the rare occasion where I will eat some kind of dessert item like a scone or a muffin, or lately I went to get a cinnamon roll. It's the best cinnamon roll in the world. And the cinnamon roll definitely has, I would guess, both some milk component and some egg in the dough. So I would say like 3% of the time I have a vegetarian sweet treat because it's got milk and egg in it. But for the most part, the vast majority of the time I am vegan. Is there buffalo broccoli? I bet there is. I bet you could do that. I think it would look weird if you were trying to call it a buffalo, like a buffalo wing substitute, because the cauliflower is light, like chicken meat. So I think the green color would be a little bit off-putting if you were trying to have it be a substitution for regular buffalo wings. All right, Johnny Peterson says hello again from Portland, Oregon. Andreas is saying, bei mir 5 in the morning, alles gesund, alle gesund, auch Pferd. Das ist wunderbar, Andreas. Gail says hello from Milwaukee. I love Milwaukee. So fun, so great. There is an easy way to cut them tomatoes. Use 2 lids, put them in the middle. Yeah, I don't think I have that, Gail. Kirby says, never mind, it's back up. 5 more likes to go. Yeah, we are almost to 100 likes, guys. Of course, option A is leading the poll. I'm telling you guys, it's so trivial because it's just a YouTube live stream poll, but I'm like, come on, guys, like, put more thought into it. I think people just generally pick the first thing they see. All right, let's see if I missed any of these comments. How is everyone doing? I'm back, says Cole Elite Fitness. I am officially done with the chopping. So I have my chopped parsley and chopped mint and green onion in this bowl. And then I just finished up chopping 250 grams of cherry tomatoes. What I'm gonna do now is just quickly rinse off my cutting board because I don't want the green color from the leaves to stain it. So I'm gonna just quickly get that rinsed off right away. I try to take good care of my stuff, guys, and have it last. Same with the knife. And then I will assemble everything in a large glass bowl for you all to see. And then I'll eat some of this quinoa tabbouleh salad, which should be, I know it's good. I've actually featured this in a recipe video on my channel. Do you have a favorite pie? I would say my favorite pie is like a mixed berry pie, like raspberry and blackberry and blueberry. All right. So that is rinsed off. And now I get to assemble everything. Just want to get the green off my countertop because it does stain, kind of like fruit will stain like raspberries and blueberries. Okay, so that looks good. And then I'll go grab my mixing bowl over here. Over here. All right, so Black Goku says it's 9:55 a.m. Salal says try Pakistani food. I think I've had Pakistani food. I don't watch cricket, Portland Timbers, MLS champs a few years back. That's okay, Black Goku, no worries. TL is asking, any vegan recipes? Go to my channel. That's my main form of content, is vegan recipes. Get ready for the snow in the cities. Oh, I'm wanting snow, but I'm not trusting the forecast because we were supposed to get snow earlier this week and that forecast completely disappeared. So I'll believe it when I see the snow coming down. So guys, it's time to put this tabbouleh salad together after hours of work. I'll need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, a half cup of extra virgin olive oil, which I've got right over here. And then I'm gonna grab my salt and black pepper. One sec, guys. Okay. So the recipe is saying that blah, 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 blah. Turn it into a bowl. Okay, so I'm gonna go and grab my saucepan with the quinoa. That is all done. And actually it's cooled off enough that I can like set it down on my counter and not worry about it like burning anything. So this is what the quinoa looks like all cooked. It's crazy how much it puffs up when it is cooked because it was not this big when it was just like raw seeds. So I'm gonna just put this into this large mixing bowl. Hopefully it'll just come out, which it did. Perfect. And then I'll scoop out the little bits that are left in here. Oh, I can't wait to eat this, guys. Oh, I'm so hungry. That was a lot of like sous chef prepping right there. Just chopping forever, or what felt like forever. So the quinoa's in here, looking beautiful. And then I want to add this stuff in the right order. So it says, add the olive oil and the lemon juice, sea salt, and freshly ground black pepper, and gently toss. Wait, did I miss something? Oh yeah, I did, my bad. Add the finely sliced green stuff, right? Yeah. Parsley, mint, scallions, and quarter tomatoes. So these are gonna go in here. Oh my God, so pretty. So pretty, and it smells incredible. I can really smell the mint. Okay, well, that's done. What are people saying? Sorry, I've been looking away from the chat. Frank Hines, I do love donuts. Those are a weakness of mine. They're so tasty. We made it to 100 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Yes, Peter, there's mint in here. Johnny Walker. I'm just food prepping this for myself for the weekend. I'm gonna be working a lot this weekend, so I just want like a healthy salad that I can grab and go when I'm heading in and out. Been to Salem, John. Wow, I do know too much about Oregon. Black Goku is a messy fan. I love vegan pizza, but I'm not vegan. Love to hear it. I mean, I think there's some really good, convincing vegan pizzas out there on the market these days. Oh my gosh, YQ Reality 3 Lopin is back. Oh my goodness, so good to see you again. Thank you for joining. How are you? Eric Hawkins, I'm making tabbouleh salad, so I'm currently mixing together some beautiful parsley and mint and green onions that I chopped for the first couple hours of this live stream. And then there's quinoa in the bottom that I cooked. And then there's some cherry tomatoes. There's just so many beautiful colors going into this salad. It's very like refreshing. And honestly, I can eat so much of this salad. I could probably eat this whole bowl and I don't feel 1 ounce of guilt because it's all veggies and olive oil and quinoa, which is really hearty. So the recipe, just don't want to touch my computer keyboard with wet hands. Add the blah, 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 blah. Add the olive oil and lemon juice. Gently toss the ingredients together. So I am going to be adding I think it's 1/2 of a cup of extra virgin olive oil to this. Yeah, okay. One sec, guys. I have, where is it? 1/2 cup, I think is in here. So I've got this bottle of extra virgin olive oil that I'll be using for this. I'm gonna need some scissors here. Maybe not. Frank had a cheesesteak for dinner. I don't think I have ever had a cheesesteak in my life, but they sound really good, not gonna lie. Zach D, what are you cooking again? I am making tabbouleh, which is a Middle Eastern veggie salad with lots of beautiful green stuff. This has parsley, mint, green onions, cherry tomatoes, quinoa. I'm now pouring extra virgin olive oil into this measuring cup because the recipe, I'm gonna double check, but I think it said 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Come on. Okay, and this definitely makes it really rich with all of this oil in it. So the recipe says 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, great. So there goes that. And then there's also 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, which I have over here. So 2 tablespoons of this. And where is my tablespoon? So 1 and 2. Just a little bit of this olive oil left in the cup. And then all that's left is the salt and pepper. And then I will mix it and eat it, guys. I know it's been a long live stream, but we're almost to the finish line. Yeah, I'll add the pepper here. And I do love black pepper. I think I'll start with 1/2 of a I think I'll do a full teaspoon of salt, and then if it's not enough, I'll just adjust as necessary. I don't want to over salt it, but I think 1 teaspoon should be, like, if not enough, like close to enough. All right, guys, time to mix this up. Cool. Comments again. What are people saying? Richard says, this looks interesting. Dominic Ridley says, what hair products do you use? I use a Cure brand. It's ACURE from Target, both the conditioner and the shampoo. And then for like moisture and styling, I use, I think, Love Your Curls. They're based out of Canada. I just love how Love Your Curls, like, I love the appearance of my curls and just like the healthiness of my hair by using their products. Zach D, oh, I answered that question already. Kirby says it was forever. Yeah, I know. Prepping the veggies. So now, mixing it all together. Ooh, I can smell the olive oil. Yum. It smells amazing. I'm gonna eat so much of this. And I love the shine that you get on this from the extra virgin olive oil. Thank you, Gary Beer Boy. You are beautiful. Plum tomatoes would be ideal. I disagree. I actually prefer cherry tomatoes, and that's what the recipe calls for. It's funny how much you love cooking. Hey, I mean, look at any of the great chefs. There's, like, Gordon Ramsay is like one of my all-time heroes. Martha Stewart, Bobby Flay, Chef Morimoto on Iron Chef, Giada, like all the Food Network people, Pioneer Woman. Yeah, cooking, being in the kitchen, I think is so fun. Every single human must eat to survive. So it's something that everyone has to do. Everyone has to either go to the grocery store or go to a restaurant or get takeout somewhere. Or for people who need assistance, you know, they go to food shelves, but it's like every single person must eat something on a regular basis or they will not survive. So I think that's what's really interesting about food. And then just like I don't know, it's just endlessly fascinating to me. Okay, so this is looking mixed enough. Here's your close-up of the final tabbouleh. I cannot wait. You people, I don't know what you're talking about, Kirby. Oh, maybe a comment. Oh, have you had vegan cheesesteak? No, actually, I'm thinking about making it on my channel, John. Bill Walton fan. Yes, I've had biryani, Black Goku. Do you have a favorite spice? Probably curry is my favorite spice, or berbere, but technically that's like a blend of spices. It's Ethiopian. Thank you. We've got someone from Saudi Arabia. I don't know how to read your name, but thank you. Hi, Adif Games. I don't know what you heard. Okay, Looks Bomb says Felipe Reyes. What is different by vegan and vegetarian? Vegan, you don't eat any animal products, including milk and eggs and honey. So it's time to plate this up and eat some of this. I cannot wait. The fork is best for this. So, probably isn't big enough, but I'll just start with a smaller amount and just keep eating. Yum. Oh my God. Oh, so much work. But so worth it to me. Actually, I'll leave it here so people can see it. So here's the lovely plate of tabbouleh. Cannot wait. Oh, 2.5 hours later, finally get to eat. Man. Good amount of salt too. I don't think I'm gonna add any more. Wow. Oh, that's so good. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Thank you, Johnny. Yes, Gus. I think it's beautiful too. I mean, the colors are stunning. The shine from the olive oil is beautiful. Yeah, all of it. Kirby, it was a comment, Hannah, not you. LOL. Oh, yeah, I must have missed it. I need some help. Yeah, good luck, Blaze. Shoot your shot. I always tell people who are like, should I ask out my crush? Should I ask out this person I have a crush on? And I'm like, rejection, for me, this is my personal view. Rejection is always the better option compared to potentially a lifetime of wondering and regret. Shoot your shot, do the thing, and you'll know for sure the result of it, rather than wondering, man, if only, I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't chickened out. Just do it. Do it, do it, do it. Thank you, John. Have you ever tried chickpea salad? James, if you go to my channel, I have a chickpea salad. Look for it. Yeah, Philippe, I am definitely digging in. This stuff is so good. I just love tabbouleh so much. It is, for me personally, worth all the chopping, although it is, I will say, it's kind of a lot of chopping. Mr. Football from Wells, Minnesota. You did tell me your name. I'm not remembering what it is. I think I have it in my notebook. But how are you? How is life in Wells, Minnesota? I am satisfied, Felipe. It's delicious. It's a very easy way to eat greens. And I mean, all of the ingredients are so healthy. Like, I don't think you can find fault with a single one. Hi, Stephen McCauley from Australia. Gail says, did you know that you could use couscous for that too? I didn't use couscous because it's made from wheat. I tend to eat gluten-free. So couscous does not work on a gluten-free diet. But I have had it before, and I do think couscous is tasty. I'll close the poll so you guys can know the answer. This is hilarious. People, again, chose the very first option, which was tortilla chips and guac. So I will let you know what my favorite Super Bowl snack is. Thank you for the reminder, Rando. I would have completely forgotten to close the poll. Rex says, from chopping the ingredients to eating the full motions. I know, it's very satisfying. There's honestly, I think the most satisfying meals for me are the ones where I have been working like on my feet. Like my feet are like sore from just standing for a long time. But it's like when you go to the store, you get all the products, and then you have to like prep everything, and then you finally like take the first bite or two of it, and you're like, this is so satisfying because I put in all the work that it took to make this meal. Black Goku is asking, you will make ice biryani? I don't know what ice biryani is, but I know what like vegetable biryani is. Okay, so Frank saying we're supposed to get snow tomorrow too, but they don't know how much, but we will find out. That's kind of like us. We're on standby up here in Minnesota. So I'm hoping and praying for a like frickin' blizzard downfall, like of snowfall. So yeah, we'll see, but I'm a little bit skeptical at this point. Hi, Corey Garnett. I'm eating tabbouleh. Mondarius, hello. NC says, in life, you'll regret the things you didn't do over the things you did do. Yes, 100%. I'm trying to avoid those regrets, those deathbed regrets, as much as I possibly can. Because I'm like, these things won't kill you. Like, rejection won't kill you. Embarrassment won't kill you. Yeah, it's not fun. But like in the grand scheme of things, I look back on moments where I was really embarrassed or I messed up. No one right now on February 7th, 2025 would even remember those moments of me like messing up or just having a bad moment. So it's like everything gets forgotten in time anyways. So even if the moment sucks, like whatever, you'll live. Kirby says, every time someone says something about a crush, I imagine it like one of those typical high school movies. Same, Kirby. All right, guys, so round 2 of the same trivia question for tonight. The question was, guess my favorite Super Bowl game day snack. 42% of you said tortilla chips and guac. That is not the correct answer, although I do love that as a snack. I feel like these are the same order of results as the first time. 23% of you guessed buffalo cauliflower. I think I forgot to write wings at the end of that, but that is correct. My favorite game day snack is buffalo cauliflower wings. You can make them by yourself, like homemade buffalo cauliflower wings, Or you can go to Buffalo Wild Wings because they have it on their menu. You just go there and ask like, oh, can I have I forget, it's been like a couple years, but you just order some, like what would normally be a chicken wing order, whether it's like their jerk chicken or whatever sauce. And then you just say, but can I substitute cauliflower for the regular chicken? It's very good. Hi, Kyrie Montrell. Hi, Brian Choi. Felipe Reyes says, I voted buffalo cauliflower because that sounded so bomb and healthy. Yep, you got it right, Felipe. Fast times at Ridgemount High, Kirby. Yes. Will you go live stream every day? No, I was doing that in December for my Live Miss streaming marathon, but I will remind you all again, and those of you who are new and you don't know my schedule, I go live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So I go live every other day of the week, starting on Mondays. The one exception this week is I'm not going live on Sunday because it's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm going to be busy at a Super Bowl watch party. So I'm not streaming on Sunday, but I will be back on Monday. So next Monday is when I'll be on my live stream again. OMG, I just now found out I have never had guacamole. What? How is this possible, Mr. Football? You have to go and try guacamole. I think you'd love it. Kyrie Montrell, my favorite cereal. If you're asking like cereal brand, I've got my favorite one sitting over here. It's not Cheerios, even though some of you have pointed out my Cheerios box. Sorry that this is reading backwards for you, but I love this Catalina Crunch cereal. If you can believe it, it has 0 grams of sugar. It was actually made by a type 1 diabetic who wanted something that tasted like your traditional sweet cereals, but obviously didn't have the high sugar because that's like problematic for a diabetic. So yeah, it tastes incredible. I particularly love this chocolate and peanut butter brand or variety of the Catalina Crunch, but they make a bunch of different flavors. And it has tons of protein. It has 11 grams of protein per serving. So you guys, this is like the best stuff ever. It's vegan, it's gluten-free, it's keto friendly. I'm guessing because of the low carb, low sugar thing. Yeah, I love this stuff, and I order it from target.com. So that's my favorite cereal, and it's like, for me, it's a hack because I do have quite a sweet tooth, but I just don't want to start my... Did you hear what just came out of my mouth? What I was trying to say was, I don't want to start my day with like a sugar bomb, which is so tempting for me. So that is like such a hack because it does taste sweet. They use stevia and monk fruit as the natural sweeteners that don't actually add a lot of sugar, even though they give it a sweet flavor. And it is like a nice sweet way to start the day without actually eating a ton of sugar. Where am I here? Friendly reminder, no need to repeat the same comment. Yes, I will get to it, especially like tonight. It hasn't been hard to keep up with the chat. It's been like a quieter night compared to other lives, so I will get to your comment. Thanks, John. Yes, avocados are super. They are a superfood. Thank you, Felipe Reyes. Thank you very much. And I will have a fun Super Bowl Sunday. Maybe I'll see you next Monday, which is the next time I'm going live. Are you still selling those fireworks? I don't know what you're talking about, Pablo. Mr. Football says, I don't have a guacamole in my fridge and we're gonna have to go to the grocery store tomorrow. You could also just like maybe go to Chipotle and get a burrito bowl or something, and then they do have guacamole there. They also have guacamole at Taco Bell, so you could, if you don't want to like go to the trouble of like finding it at your grocery store or making it yourself, you could just quickly go to a drive-through at Taco Bell or just go to a Chipotle if you've got one close by. I know, King James. I was like, God, talking too fast and then you say stuff like that. LOL. Yep, you guys heard it. So embarrassing. What is your hobby? I would say my hobbies. So let's just like lay out the big parts of my schedule. So I have a day job. I work 9 to 5. I sleep 8 hours a night. And then I do YouTube, like as basically my second job. In addition to those things, I would say my hobbies are reading, walking, running, yoga, and I feel like I'm missing one. I've kind of wanted to like get into like a craft, like a creative craft, but yeah, I guess those are kind of the other hobbies I do. Thank you, Gail. Have a great night. Did you eat all the cookies you baked last week? I think I did. Weren't they like oatmeal cookies? Yeah, I think I did, because there's no cookies here. They are gone. Oh yeah, Kirby, no. The guacamole from Taco Bell is horrendous. I don't recommend it. I mean, you get charged extra, obviously, because it's an add-on to your meal. And it's like they make it into like a liquidy kind of sauce. It's so bad. Yeah, it's not real guacamole, but like for someone who hasn't ever had guacamole before, it's an easy access kind of guacamole from a fast food perspective, but it's not good. Tacomole, yes, that is exactly right. Kyrie Montreal, what's your favorite place to eat? Probably Chipotle, because in today's economy, I can go to Chipotle and get a delicious protein-packed vegan and gluten-free meal. I get a sofritas bowl with black beans, brown rice, mild tomato salsa, and guacamole. And the sofritas are like a marinated tofu that Chipotle makes for people who are plant-based or just don't want to order meat. And all of it I can get for like 11 to 12 bucks. And it is like a monster meal, so calorie dense. And I'm like, where else can you go in 2025, at least for me here in the United States, and get that big of a hearty meal that's also healthy for you and vegan and gluten-free, and have it be like under 15 bucks. It's so great. Health Family, Little Tofu. Yes, Little Tofu. I have to get my Little Tofu chain, you guys. My first job was like some desk job, like in college, just as like a student worker. Nothing fancy. Oh, really? I personally love guacamole, but you know, not for everybody. Tacomole, yeah, that was clever, Kirby. Chris, I got my earrings off of Amazon.com back in December. I actually ordered these. These are, believe it or not, these are Christmas bell, like jingle bell earrings with a little sparkly bow tie on the top. And so I ordered these for Christmas, and I was wearing them in December during my live streams, but I didn't realize when I bought them that from a distance, they look like cherries, which works for the food related, you know, content on my channel. But I ordered these on Amazon before Christmas last year. Taco Bell is also not an ideal place for DoorDash pickups. Ooh, interesting. I have no clue. I've never gotten like DoorDash. I've never done DoorDash. What is not so great about Taco Bell being a DoorDash like picker-upper? Like what's bad about it, John? I'm curious. Mr. Football, I'm so neutral. I really am just showing up to watch Super Bowl, and whichever team wins, I'm like, cool. I do not have a preference for who wins. I'm so 50-50. I feel very like not invested in either of the teams. But I'm so excited for the game. Ew, yeah, Kirby. I mean, it's pretty disappointing guacamole. Hi, Fly. See, Chris is so cute. I am not a college professor, Black Goku. No. I was a teacher. I taught English for a year overseas, but it was like a fun experience, but I think I realized at the end of that year, teaching like the profession is not what I want to do for my career. But no, yeah, I don't think I would want to be a college professor. What's your favorite dance move? The gritty. I like the gritty. I don't know, that's so tough. I don't know. There's too many. I can't pick one right now. What kind of food will you be having for the Super Bowl? Oh, my mom mentioned what she was planning on getting. I completely forgot. There's probably gonna be like a veggie platter, chips and guac, or chips and hummus. I'm making a dessert item, but I'm not gonna reveal what it is because it's actually what I'm filming for my Valentine's Day episode. It's going live. I'm gonna post it next week, but I'm filming it tomorrow. So I'm in charge of dessert. What's your favorite type of cutlery? It's probably gotta be knives. I'll show you my knife set since you're asking. This was actually a brand collab that I got for my channel. This beautiful 17-piece knife set from a wonderful company called Pico Haas. So yeah, I gotta go with the knives. These are, there's 4 that just magnetize to the outside of this knife block. It just sticks. And then there's steak knives that just sit in here. And then there's a pair of scissors too. So this is like my favorite piece of my kitchen. NC's gotta go. Have a great weekend. Yes, enjoy the Super Bowl, NC. You already hit over 100 likes. Woohoo! Thank you, MC. Yes, I'm seeing 115 likes. I'm coming up on 3 hours, so I have been on here for quite a while. I saw a city, all are vegans and has fresh air, fresh water, healthy soil. That sounds like a utopia. The Cabbage Patch or the sprinkler. George Smith says, wow. Monday Kyrie. I am not a science student or an economics student. Chihuahua King Kong says, hello from French. Bonjour. Hello, hello. Man, really? Okay, so McDonald's is worse than for DoorDash. Okay. One of my like new favorite YouTubers, her account is called Dough Dash, like making the dough, Dough Dash. She's so funny, and she is a DoorDash like delivery driver. And I feel like I've seen her mostly pick up at like Panera, and like it's not like the most fast foody types of places. Interesting to hear your experience though, John, with DoorDash and Taco Bell. Valentine's Day. Hi, let's see, that would be Magvai, I think. Imrana. Hi, Nibedita. I'm in 5th class. Cool. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna keep eating this, and I've also been on here now for almost 3 hours. It's been a very fun but very long live stream. I'd like to put my feet up for a little bit since I've been on my feet in here cooking for 3 hours. But this is very fun. Let's see. Cassidy is saying, crazy how much companies pay for commercials, Doritos, Pepsi. I know, it's wild. So much money into those commercials. It's kind of like scary, not gonna lie. All right, we've got more Russian in here. I'm gonna head out. I will not be live on Sunday. I will be live again on Monday. I'll see you all next Monday for my next live stream. I'll be going live next Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. See ya there. So I hope you guys all have a good weekend, and we will have much to discuss on Monday because the Super Bowl will be done. I'm very interested to see how it all goes. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys there. So take care, everybody. Have a good weekend, and we will reconvene on Monday. I'll see you then. Bye.